Welcome and thanks for joining us, and ladies and gentlemen, I've had the pleasure of being at one of the most state-of-the-art facilities that I'm aware of. I have run the odd conference in my time, and I have been lucky enough to spend the last 2 days at probably the state-of-the-art facility for running conferences, for running presentations and such like. And I'm here today with Brendon Wright, who is the Senior Manager for Information Technology for this place, of which is a large component of this place.
Absolutely.
So thank you very much for allowing me to interview you on camera.
You're very welcome. As you said, we're very, very excited about this new facility, and we are so thankful that you guys were able to come really demo it out and see how it works.
Brendon, look, I have worked at the odd venue, and there are some common problems that happen in the average conference venue that you use, but this seems to have solved most of those problems. It's just an astonishing facility. So, for example, one of the common problems that people have is about theming. You go to these venues and they're set up to be, well, particularly in Las Vegas, they're set up to be casinos, set up to be, and conference venuing is only a small component. But you've solved that.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things about events is they are about the feel, the look and feel of the event, and what you bring to the table when you have your people come in to see you.
But here, it is of course a devoted conference venue. So how have you done that? How have you done that?
It's all about the product if you're launching a product. It's all about the concept if you're launching an idea. It's all about the people if you're trying to network. And the thing is if you can't style the building to match what mode of medium you're trying to come across as, then you're not going to be able to really get your point across quite as effectively.
And you've done this exceptionally well, because you've been able to theme the outside of the building and the inside of the building as well.
Absolutely. We've got a huge customizable infrastructure in this facility, and some of it that we put outside, my favorite, is the IllumiVision light fixtures. They're LED fixtures that surround the entire exterior of the building. Through a very neat system of very cool reflective materials on the outside of the building, we can actually project the color from the top of the building down to the bottom. So at a perfect night coming downtown, you can see a beautifully lit building. Works perfectly for the good corporate gig. It allows you to do your corporate colors or just your favorite colors. Coming into here is complete reversal. You come down the streets of downtown Las Vegas, you see the beautiful new building from the outside. Entry 1, you see the colors of exactly what you want. You can have your logo displayed as well. And you come in through a nicely, very easily styled pavilion, which allows you to do exactly what you want to do, and that is market yourself and own the experience.
And one of the things that really upsets me about operating at venues that are not set up for conferences is that if they are set up for conferences, even slightly, they tend to prepare themselves for PowerPoint. So they've even taken the light globes out of the ceiling where the PowerPoint screen goes, so that when I get there and I don't use PowerPoint, it's dull.
It's really one of the major issues of an event is the lighting, because you can do so much with the looks through the technology of lighting. It's the way you light it.
And another problem is, of course, the costs associated with bump in, bump out. So I know many people who have had to hire the conference venue for a day before and a day afterwards as well, because they have so much equipment to set up, so much to pack up. Again, you've solved that problem.
It really is. The biggest expense, as everybody knows, is labor. It is the amount of time, the amount of man hours it takes to put in, support, test, and implement whatever it is you're trying to do. So the more technology-rich your event is, the more time it should take. Not so here. What we've done is made a system that can be fully automated if necessary, and allows you to just bring it in, plug it in, and start playing with it. It gives you the bang for the buck that it takes to allow you to fully bring technology to the forefront of an event. The idea is that the lighting can go from very simple little color changes, if you would like your event to be smooth, cool, icy feel with like ice lounges and a nice blue feel to the room, or you can go to a full moving lights picture event that really gets motion involved and really gets focus of certain characters that are playing parts in the different roles.
Okay, so that's fantastic. You've solved my problems and you've solved the conference organisers' problems. The only people's problems left that we have to look at is the conference participants' problems. Two key ones that come to mind are, Rod, it was really difficult to park, and the other one is, Rod, is it okay if I leave my laptop in the whole security issue while we're at lunch. Is it okay if I leave my laptop in the room?
Absolutely. The kind of very nice niche markets that we're catering to require a very certain sense of security, not just from the network and technology level, but from the physical access of it. The fact that we're autonomous and we're separated, it gives us a great amount of control over the space. We can control the lighting, we can control all of these different elements of your event, but that security feature is one of the biggest ones they always come back to.
Yeah.
You solve that with very, very good controlled access, with a very, very good support team, with an amazing resource of very good event security professionals.
You were telling me yesterday you can actually drive a car right into here.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things with the hotels is you get these very rigorous systems that you can't. And if you want to make a splash, if you want to make what you're doing differently, or if you're a car manufacturer and that's your product, you need to be able to just drive it right in through our very extra size entry doors and have it right in the middle of your show.
Being someone who's had to go from car park through lobby, up stairwells to drop stuff off and pick stuff up, and you've got to make several trips, that is
Absolutely.
a godsend.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And with the multiple floors of the facility, we wanted to get around that problem as well. We figured, look, our elevators are oversized, we can easily get access to these floors, but that's not enough. We went ahead and we put in a lift gate, basically a garage door on the second floor that you can pneumatically lift up pallets of equipment and store them in the back as you do your movement, rather than have people carry it up. Once again, labor, time, and equipment cost.
Well, that's absolutely brilliant, Brendon. Once again, it is an astonishing venue. It really is a fantastic facility that you've got here, and I wish we had a number of them in Australia. I've had a fantastic couple of days here, so thank you very much.
Thank you for coming.